The more it changes, the more it stays the same. As I'm recording this, Smackdown is still going on, but we just had an announcement. It was announced that Asuka would be presented with a new Women's Championship to replace the old Raw and SmackDown Women's Championship. This served three purposes actually. I was gonna say two, but three purposes. The first one is to replace the old Raw and SmackDown Women's Championships that weren't necessarily looking good, that people were tired of, and blah blah blah. The second is to solve the problem that WWE had because Asuka was the Raw Women's Champion, but she was on SmackDown, and Rhea Ripley was the SmackDown Women's Champion, but she was on Raw. So introducing new championships that aren't branded anymore makes it easy to switch between each brand, and you solve the problem you just had. And the third one is money. Because WWE have been selling a lot of championships recently, okay? There is the new World Heavyweight Championship that Seth Rollins has that sold a bunch. There is Roman Reigns' new Undisputed WWE Universal Championship that is already being pre-ordered a lot, and I'm actually gonna buy it myself, okay? I'm sorry, but I cracked, okay? I'm sorry. And now with this brand new title for Asuka, there's gonna be even more sales for that because it's more sales, you know? It's more money. And then chances are that Rhea Ripley's SmackDown Women's Championship will also be replaced. And, you know, if they do what WWE loves to do, they're just going to take Seth Rollins' current World Heavyweight Championship and they're going to put a white strap on it. Because that's what they did. I didn't even talk about the title yet. WWE just used Roman Reigns' undisputed WWE Universal Championship, okay? The one that looks like the WWE Championship, but with a gold background, you know, where there is the big WWE logo, sorry. It's a gold background behind there. They use the same thing, but the strap, instead of being black, it's white. Okay, imagine you want to bring an Intercontinental Championship to the women's division. You take this title, and you put a white strap on it, okay? That black part here, you put it white, there you go, it's a women's championship. I think you can see where I'm heading with this. Like, okay, don't get me wrong, the championship isn't ugly or anything, okay? It looks great, I actually like it, and that's the reason why I'm buying the male version, okay? The one with the black strap, okay? It's nothing sexist, it's just I prefer the black strap than the white strap. And also Roman Reigns is my favorite wrestler. But the problem is that WWE cannot keep on doing this. They gotta give some importance to their women's division because otherwise it just seems like they don't care about it. Like, if the men get to have their own championships, okay, with their own designs and their own names, blah, 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 why would the women have different championships, but that still are pretty much the same, you know? That's why I started with the more it changes, the more it stays the same. Because with Triple H being in command, you know, Vince McMahon is still there, you know, always making decisions. But, you know, we thought it would be different, and we had a lot of changes. New World Heavyweight Championship, new championship for Roman Reigns, a lot of changes. And when we heard that Asuka would be presented with a new Women's Championship, I was like, okay, it's a great opportunity, you know? Maybe it's finally time to introduce new Women's Championships with new designs and with even new names, okay? There were a bunch of new names being thrown out there for possible title names, but none of them were used. They called it the WWE Women's Championship, which brings the question, what are they going to call Rhea Ripley's championship now? So I'm just trying to understand what is WWE trying to do with all of this. They're basically taking the male version of championships and putting white straps on them, and they're like, yeah, it's women's titles now, but don't worry, we're inclusive, we like women, you know? It doesn't make sense to me. Take the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships, for example. They're completely different than the Men's Tag Team Championships, you know? Why is that? I don't know. Okay, they brought the championships, they have the white strap because the white straps are not for women, which I have no problem with. And it's actually new design. The design is actually quite nice. I like the design of the Women's Tag Team Championships. What they're doing with those championships is another question. But the championships are looking nice. So why not do this with the World Championships, you know, with both Women's Championships? Why? If the WWE claims that they, you know, they want to start a women's revolution, which they have started in the past, and they want to keep the women included and they want to bring them on the same level as men, why do you keep treating them like you treated them in the past? You know? And I'm not trying to start a whole gender war in WWE or whatever. Yeah, that's not my point. It's just like, come on, show some respect. Stop doing the same thing over and over again. You cannot just take a design, put a white strap on it, and be like, that's good. And that's why the crowd booed, you know? If you watch this segment, okay, it's going to be up on YouTube soon, I'm really sure. It's already on many social medias. The crowd booed. Not because the championship looks bad, but it's because it's a design, first of all, that we've seen a lot in the past. You know, it's the same WWE logo in the middle, it's the same format, it's everything. And it's also Roman Reigns' new championship with a white strap. But I want to know what you guys think, okay? Do you think it's actually a great championship? Do you think it looks great? And do you think it's a great idea to take men's championships and just put a white strap on it? Or do you think they should be more creative and create a whole new championship with a whole new design for the women to actually show them some respect? What do you think? Leave a comment down below. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.